Adrian, here you are entering your 14th season, and there is, I don't imagine anything you could have pulled on from any of those years to prepare you for what life is like in COVID coming back to training camp. Kind of how are you adjusting to everything that's going into place to make sure you guys are safe, but yet doing football at the same time?
It's taking a little bit to adjust to it, but this is something I'll be able to talk about, once I'm done. Like, hey, yeah, I was part of that COVID season, so. But, I think, I really like that they're taking, this precaution to make sure that we're safe. And, we're getting tested every day, so. But I've been here for, since last week, and today was my first day actually being able to go out and participate after going to the protocol. So I'll get a feel on how it is kind of adjusting to everything.
Yeah, so this was the first time you got to have the entire squad on the field together. It was raining, so y'all were out in the bubble. We couldn't see anything that was going on. Tell us a little bit what happened in that bubble, since we can't have cameras and eyes in there.
Well, we was able to go out there and get some good drills working in by position, and a little cardio conditioning that Chad had prepared for us, and it was good. I was able to open my lungs up because I really haven't had the opportunity to do much, being quarantine and everything. But then we went to our individual drills, and with Coach Jordan, he's always pulling new tricks out of his bag. So, but it's nothing that we don't experience on the field. So that's what I love about what he presents out there in the individual drill. So we were able to go through that for a little bit, and kind of went through the plays, our script, what we had today, and then we was able to kind of get out there and go through some of the plays, which was something that I was looking forward to.
Now, you worked with Scott Turner in Minnesota. I know it was a little bit ago as well, but he takes over as offensive coordinator here. Is there any similarities you can draw from that time in Minnesota to kind of know what he wants to install, or, what are you thinking already of this offense that he wants to put together?
Yeah, some of the terminology, when I'm going over it, it rings a bell, because, I've heard some of it before, but it's a lot, it's a lot more, it's a lot different than what I had in Minnesota. You think about where he came from and the style of running back that he had with Christian. So they're asking a lot from the running back position, and I really love it, I really love it because we have a good group of backs, and we'll be able to get a lot done in this offense. Not only just having one back on the field, but having two backs on the field as well would be something that, we have that group to be able to take advantage of those type of situations.
We were talking with Randy Jordan with the media, and he said, look, the way that this running back room is built, he has the most talent, the most options that he's kind of ever had because of the way that Scott Turner likes to run the offense. He likes to be able to throw the ball as well. And as you mentioned, getting a couple out there at the same time. But that room, you got a lot of guys in that room, Adrian. How does the dynamic work out there?
The dynamic? I'm just kind of getting into the groove of it, but I'm always kind of just easy going with guys and, trying to be that mentor and help when I can. And if I see something that they're not doing correct or they could be doing better, I've been around for a minute. So, I'm giving them pointers, it's all about helping improve, these young guys, and that's how I want them to view me, as a guy that came in and, I wasn't off to myself. I wasn't, acting any type of way towards them. It's all love and trying to help them become the best player that they are. But when you look at the group, you see me and Geist. We're more of the, the guys in between the tackles. I think, that's the kind of look that we have. And then you got Bryce, who's coming back, and he's looking really nice out there as well. What's the young guy name? QB? What's his name? The young guy?
Antonio Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
Man. Yeah, Antonio Gibson. Oh, there seems to be a lot of excitement around him.
Yeah, I can see why. He looked the part for sure, and he's a big back, but he's very agile. So just watching him out there, run a couple of routes and even snack when it comes to running the ball. I feel like he's gonna be able to do some great things as well within the offense. So, not even JD, these other guys are really good as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how things unfold.
All right, so kind of put it in perspective for us, because you have been around for a minute, as you said, to put it in your words. How would you compare the way that this running back room has been built and given the tool set that these guys have?
How would I compare?
Yeah, like, is there any way you can kind of say, like, what we can expect from it, in a sense?
You can expect some playmakers. Yeah, I can tell you that. It's very dynamic. The skill set that I've just seen today with being out there and watching some of these guys, we're going to be very dynamic. The running back room is not going to be an issue. So I can tell you that much. As far as us being productive and helping this team have success, guys stay healthy, without a doubt, we'll be the most dominant position on the field.
All right, we're going to be relying on that. But look, there haven't been mini camps. There haven't been OTAs. There's going to be no preseason. For a veteran like yourself, is that maybe something that is beneficial to you to kind of keep your body sharp? And then how does that also impact maybe some of the younger guys like the Antonio Gibsons and Bryce Love, who's coming back from injury, and, even Darius Guice that might want some of those warm-up reps before the season begins?
Yeah, you get that good and the bad side to it, because I definitely look forward to getting to that third preseason game and, getting a couple of reps of live action, but, I don't mind as well not having the preseason. They were looking to extend the preseason, which I really wasn't in agreement with. But then you look at some of these young guys that are in here, that they haven't took no snaps in the NFL, so their first snaps will be playing in a regular season game, so that's going to be different. They're going to have to really kind of adjust on the fly, and that's the unfortunate part. And then a lot of these other guys as well that normally get that opportunity to showcase their skills and what they have, they're going to miss out on that opportunity, so, these practices and going through training camp is going to be really critical for them.
It's definitely been a strange off season. I mean, it's been an odd months for everybody across the board. Doesn't matter for football or just for people in their personal lives. We know you're also out in the community a lot, like serving food for people that had COVID and making sure that you were speaking up and using your voice on social injustice. Kind of, how can you put it all into words, kind of like what this off season has kind of been for you?
Oh, it's been I don't know if I can put it in words. It's been just like kind of a roller coaster. And just being in the position that I'm in, been wanting to use my voice, not only when it comes to the social justice, but also using the resources around me to help others that are in need. Because there's a lot of people that's out there that's struggling, that can't really provide, for their family at this time. So lending a hand when I can, is the least that I can do.
When you're giving out those meals, I have to ask you, were you giving out honey buns in the process too?
No honey buns. It was
You
more
kept
of
this for yourself?
healthy choices. Yeah, I stashed all those in my garage. I said, I'll keep myself. Give them the fruit and bananas.
Fair enough. Look, I'm sure anybody would have taken a free honey bun once or twice out there, but I know you get a little selfish with those as well. Look, you're making the move. We saw this big piece on this huge fish tank that you had in your home that you're selling. Does that fish tank come with you to Ashburn as well?
No, unfortunately, it was custom made into the wall, and I did kind of design it to be you can look through and see the other side as well. Before it was just just a regular wall, whatever. So they built it into the wall, so it's part of the house now.
All right. Well, some things we part with. Whoever gets that is very fortunate to have the fish with the house. All right, Adrian, look, we're so glad to have you back, and hopefully soon. Look, if this is the meetings we get, then we will take it, because everybody's excited to see you back on the field, back for another year, and to see what you can do on this offense. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Thank you, Julie.